Hello everybody, my name is Sparky from Sparkywood Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Sparky's Guide. So today we are going to be finishing the crop farms that we started last episode. We built a wheat, carrot, and potato farm, and it's because I thought that I was going to be able to do all of the crops in one video, but time just did not allow for me to finish that. So I'm going to be finishing or trying to finish because I have 5 buildings to do, and I'm going to be doing a lot of building off camera. I think what I'm going to do is just build them all up. They're going to literally be the same as this. Yeah, I have some exciting things ahead of me, and I think what we're going to be doing in a few episodes time, episode 25, I think, we're going to go over some parts of the world. I kind of want to have every 25 episodes, like, go over what I did in those 25 episodes. I know that we are getting rid of some things that we originally built, but to progress this series, we need to get bigger and better things. I am going to figure out where I'm going to be building these. I will get back to you. Alright, so a lot of time has passed, and it is a lot later than I usually record, so I hope that my neighbors will be fine. I just want to go over a quick update. Not everything is finished yet, and I'll probably just do the rest of it off camera, or maybe I will show you another clip, I'm not sure yet. I showed you this last episode. This goes over to the skeleton farm, and we got sweet berries, but so on the second floor there is some barrels and a crafting table, and all of them. So some of them, like these 3, they all have iron hose because I'm gonna need an iron hoe, and I actually need to put one in this one with the beetroots. These aren't actually all fill, which is kind of crazy. I thought I had a lot more seeds than that. I do need to light this up. I will be doing that off camera, probably. But the sugarcane one is kind of different than the other ones because they all have one in the middle, and as you can see, I did like a checkered pattern. I think it's better for space to do this because it is a smaller building. I'm using the most amount of space that I can to grow sugarcane on the provided area. So, and then I have to walk through the stalks, and I can get up here, and I have my sugarcane up here, and I have some more storage over here. And then let me walk down here because I got melons and pumpkin. And I connected a path, actually 2 paths. This one I already showed you. And this one actually I changed this a little bit because I didn't think it looked good. And obviously you can see the melons are right here and the pumpkins are over there. And I got my melons also in a checkered pattern. That's how they're supposed to grow. I believe that I talked about this in episode 2, which was a long time ago. Melons and pumpkins, they need a checkered pattern to grow. So as you can see, there's a melon stalk right here, and it's connected to this block, which is right next to it, or it could grow in this block. So that's how melons and pumpkins work. And then I have barrels I have one melon that I had grown, and I do have a hole over here. I am going to need it if I ever like trample on a crop. I don't have a lot of pumpkins, and I did have to fill them up. I'm gonna go fill up the melons eventually, probably off camera, and then the same thing over here. I do have some of the stuff like pumpkins and melons back home, but I just want to keep those in chests, just so it's kind of like history. You know, I had grown pumpkins and melons before at one point, and then they just got replaced with something bigger and better. So, and I think that's kind of about it. It had taken me a long time to do this. Something that I should mention is for some reason, I didn't know how to count, and I accidentally built 6 instead of 5. So there was one right in this general area, really close to this. I realized that I was like, oh crap, I need to take this down. So I did take it down, and it took a lot shorter to take it down than it did to build. And I did some terrain work off camera, just so it looked a little bit more supported for these buildings that were like right on the edge of this. And I do need to add fences over here. I was going to, I just never did. So I want to get like a little bit of railing over here because I could just jump in, fall right in, and I probably won't die, but I would get close to that. And yeah, a lot of things need to get lit up, things how to get moved, like these stupid carpets. So, but that's kind of about it for this. I think what I'm going to do is probably enchant a bow. Alright, so let's walk over to the zombie farm. And I thought it was best to put it somewhere where it would be more useful. So I just want to see what I can get for a bow, and we never really talked about the enchantment. So there are a few enchantments that are recommended for a bow, and I do have some right now. So I have punch 1, power 4, and breaking 3. So for now, power 4 can be upgraded to power 5. Punch 1 can be upgraded to punch 2. We can get another enchantment that I don't have right now called Infinity. Is similar to something, I don't remember if I went over this, but it's similar to Fire Aspect on a sword. Basically, what Fire Aspect and Flame do is they're essentially a fire enchantment. So if I'm going to go down to my zombie farm, if I have Fire Aspect, the zombies are going to burn. Same thing if I have Flame on a bow. If I use the arrows, say there's a zombie or whatever, I would hit it, and then that mob would be on fire, and then eventually they would die. And the same thing goes for, you have Fire Aspect on a sword, you can hit a mob, like I have zombies on stairs, and then the zombies or any other mob that you hit with a sword are going to turn on fire. And that can be useful for mobs such as like passive mobs, cows, sheep, pigs, things that can drop food. They would be cooked, like this cooked chicken. If I hit a chicken with a Fire Aspect sword, they would light on fire. We are going to need 30 levels, which I do not have right now. I can't. Because so I think that's all for the brief introduction of enchanting my bow, because I do need to get this episode out. I want to thank you guys for watching, and again, I want to thank you guys for your support over the past few episodes. And stay tuned, there is going to be a mini world tour on episode 25. If you just want to stick around, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing in the next episode. You will see me enchant a bow probably next episode, and I'll probably get a little bit more in depth. Yeah, anyways, thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Maybe if you want to continue, maybe like the video, maybe even comment something. if there's something that I should know, or you just want to leave your thoughts. And if you want to do one better even, maybe consider subscribing to my channel, where you'll see more content like this. Alright everybody, that will be all for me today. Thanks for watching.